Maybe I should have updated then. Our reconnection successful.
You have a little bit of static going on my end too.
Oh man. Or it says it's starting right now though. You still hearing that static?
Nope.
All
Nope,
right.
it's good.
Cool, cool. We should be back in here. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Your time is valuable, and technology is sometimes unreliable. But we are here.
Kind of rhymed a little bit, bro.
Hey, I mean, you know, I might have did something back in my day. You know what I mean? But yeah, but of course, you know, when we get to the best parts, that's what happens. Is that, you know,
I'm trying to look for the stream. I'm not seeing it yet.
Yeah, let me see if I can find that as well. Because everybody in the room that is here should already. Okay. It might be an issue going on with the back end. Let me see.
All right, it went live for 2 seconds, and then it jumped off.
Oh,
Let me refresh. Let me refresh.
Hold on. You know what, bro?
What? What happened?
Now are starting it. Hopefully, the health of the stream is a little better. So we're going to see. Actually, let me go ahead and access this from the YouTube. Hopefully, we're looking at a live stream finally.
All right, it's not popping up on my end yet.
Okay.
There's a lot of power outages and internet outages going on in Cali right now.
It's that heat, man. It's that summer heat is always an issue. Okay, we're green on it, so it should be popping up real soon. I'm gonna go ahead and open up this chat.
There we go. There we go.
There we go. Okay, music producers, I gotta say my apologies. Here's a situation that's going on in my particular area. There have been not rolling blackouts, but there's been power outages a few blocks over. There was one of these poles that went down. I just got a message over here from Spectrum Cable that the internet has been going in and out for many different customers. So my apologies. I appreciate those of you that have come back and have joined us. Let me actually jump in the stream myself, because right now I don't even want to risk opening up too many windows. Are you seeing folks in that chat already, Epik?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Actually, let me open up mines as well from here. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. Let me grab that from the YouTube.
We had a fine time getting to know each other. That's good.
That's good. That's good. That means that y'all are connecting on the right reasons to connect. I'm just waiting for this thing to pop up on my phone, and everything will be good. I do appreciate everyone that has been sending over your information. You sent your number to the email. Once again, the email is musicproducerunion@gmail.com. Let me see. I think I have it saved in here.
Hey, what about love from New Zealand? That's what I'm talking about.
New Zealand. Super dope. Epik, can you do me a quick favor, man? Can you text me that link?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Okay, cool. We back in here.
There you go.
That's how you know. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. That's how you know a lot of time has passed by. Epik didn't change hats. I grew.
Yeah, man.
I grew extra.
Hurt my head and shit.
But we back in here. Glad to see the folks still in here. Those who had to leave, it's all good. You know, I understand, folks. You got stuff you got to do, but I feel like we left off on a very important part, and we do want to kind of bring it to a close, anyways. But Yeah, once again, it's just been some power outages in my area that's affecting the internet. But we're back up in here. And somebody said, it's all good, Curtis. I fixed hamburgers for everybody while we was waiting. Okay, well, thank you for doing that, Santino. Man, still piling in. So for those of you that are just jumping in now that have no idea what we're talking about and you didn't get a chance to check out the first hour of what we were talking about, we went over a lot of your questions, a lot of your pain points as producers about selling beats online. The next thing we went over is this producer mentorship program that was originally created by Epik. He's bringing me into this fold, and we're partnering up, and we're presenting both our values to this particular program. We're going to have a selected few producers that we're going to bring under our wing and walk you through the process. Epik spoke about it, but basically there's going to be a simulation of a producer from the very beginning. So there's no excuses. It's not just we give you information and best of luck. Hey, good luck. This is literally you get to see someone with no name that we build up from scratch, and you get to see why are we doing certain things. You get to ask questions. You get that level of mentorship that one consultation is not going to give you. And so in order to get access to that, or in order to get more information, I should say, go ahead and submit an email with your phone number, music producer. Submit with your phone number to musicproducerunion@gmail.com, and we'll be getting back to you really soon. So I think that was a decent overview, unless we got some other things that we didn't talk about.
No, that's pretty much it.
Pearl Manhattan says, I don't know if I am ready for the program right now, but I will be someday. It's all good, Pearl. Like I said, this is definitely something that somebody just starting out can get benefit from. But if you don't feel like you're ready, you know, we're not here to fight that. You know, this program is not for people who are going to walk in the door timid. This is for people who say, you know what, Epik, if I got to talk to 10 rappers for the next so-and-so months, I'm going to do that because I have to. 10 rappers a day. I have to be successful at this. I have to make this a living. And I've heard so many consultations from producers that say, man, I hate my job. I just want to work on music. I get no time to work on music. I'm a dad or I'm a family man and I just can't. This is for you. For those of you that are going to just go the extra mile. If I was in your shoes, I would jump in this and I'd be the one going the extra mile because I just don't like being the one that took the easy route out. I want success and I want it bad enough. But musicproducerunion@gmail.com. Let me get that notepad back up there again, actually.
Yeah. So if we're accepted, will we get a call, text, or email? What we're gonna do is between me and Curtis, we're gonna call everybody that submits. We're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna kind of gauge whether, you know, we feel like you're in a not just in a place, but a mental space to really get this going, because we understand how much it takes to make it work. Like I had a few different people that I worked with that they thought that 2 months, 3 months was going to change their entire life. It can if you put like if you go to Airbit, one of the top guys right now, Blue Magic Beats, he's he's a part of my program. DRTs, he was a part of my program. DG Beats, he was a part of my program.
DG's killing it, bro. That's
DG
crazy.
is killing. Yeah, DG was a part of my program. Trying to think of some other people. Impressive Beats was a part of my program.
Yeah, I saw a shift with him specifically with his Facebook marketing was nuts after he got involved with you. I saw that firsthand.
Yeah, he went in and he kind of slowed down a little bit, and you know I hope he gets back to it. But they're all killing it right now. So you know I definitely. I don't know if you heard of like Cartier Beats.
Cartier Beats. I feel like I've seen that name a few different times in different ads. Yeah, definitely on SoundClick. Yeah.
He was killing it on SoundClick. He actually just opened his own studio, like a big studio in Chicago, through doing the online stuff. So I think he's done with the online stuff, but he used the online stuff to get the funds to open his own studio in Chicago. So, you know, there's a lot of different people that I've helped over the years, and it took them time. Like all of them, like DG, he's been doing this for about 3 years now. Impressive. By the third month, he was good. Blue Magic, he went all the way in. Like he had a budget though. He had like $3,000 a month to put in, but he put everything in, and he went all the way. And in 3 months, he was making at least $10,000 a month.
Yikes.
So,
Yeah.
it all depends on how much you're willing to put in, and how hard you're willing to work, and if you got to save money. Like, I did put my first $75 in to SoundClick when I first started, but I saved 75% of everything I made past that point to
Yeah.
be able to keep doing it and keep doing it.
Yeah.
So it depends on how much you're willing to do and how much effort you're willing to put forward to make it work. And
You
if you're not willing to do that, then this definitely isn't for you.
definitely not for you. And like he said earlier, we don't want to waste your time. We don't want to have our time wasted as well. So, just because you're influenced by what the things we say does not mean that it is immediately for you. By the time we have some conversation, you'll understand exactly where you're at. I know that when I had the opportunity, Epik, you brought it up too, bro. You said when I had the opportunity to go see Tony Robbins and to get that mentorship within this event, it was a no-brainer.
Right.
I didn't know what it was. I had never met anybody who came out of the program. He's giving you examples of people who came out the program. I had never met anybody that came out of it. I go to the program and I look down the way, and Kanye West is in there getting the same information that I'm getting. You know what I mean? Him and his wife are down there. I'm seeing, athletes in there, celebrity athletes and whatnot, and I'm realizing that I'm in the right place. And the price tag I had to pay for it, I had never paid that much to go to an event. I did it. It was not. I had to save money. Okay, I had to just go get it. I had to do it. And I was in a different financial place, but I made it happen. And I think it's the same thing, that if you really truly desire to make a living off of this, why would you not talk to the people who have been making a living off of this for a great amount of years? And the information between the two of us, I can't imagine. I wish I could experience how it is to be on the other side of things, but only you guys have that experience. And hope we answered your questions today and we got you a little bit closer.
Andre asked Andresk, I don't know how to say his name. My 15-year-old ass isn't ready for this. That's hilarious. Hey, bro, I'll tell you this. What's the guy's name? He's a part of the Internet Money crew. He's 17 and he was killing it before. I forgot his name. There's a lot of dudes that I like. I was mentoring this one kid. His name was Concept. I helped him learn, and the money that he made. He was 17 when he started. The money that he made put him through college, and now he's working for. He's doing marketing for one of the biggest Fortune 500 companies in the world.
Yeah.
So, it's, don't let your age define your ability. Like don't allow that to be a limiter, because it's not. Because there's a 15-year-old flipping penny stocks right now and making $1 million a year.
It's
So
15-year-olds creating apps that other 15-year-olds needs. That's something else too for me, bro. That's something I'm very passionate about, and I want to figure out something that will involve like the younger 13, 14, because I get a lot of 13, 14, 15-year-olds that tweet me and say, yo, you got me inspired, but I can't do anything about PayPal unless I get my parents' permission, or I'm gonna make up some kind of program or something to help, because there's so many people out here. Like I had a disagreement with someone that I've done music with online on Twitter, and he was under the impression that when you're a certain age, or you just getting started, you don't deserve to make any money from this. You don't deserve to ask for a price. And for lack of a better term, to me, that's bullshit. I look at it as, if you understand the whole concept of providing something that is of value, and you understand there's an audience that's for that. Maybe your audience is not 20, 22-year-old rappers. Maybe it's 15, 16-year-old rappers who have, money from lunch, or have money from saving up from allowances, or saving up from Christmas or birthdays, that are ready to do business with you. And they rather do it because you understand their world more so than somebody who's a little bit more far removed. You have an audience that needs something. Maybe it's you as a producer at 15 teaching producers at 13. Here's what I learned in my last 2 years that I think can help you out. If you get in that mindset that you don't deserve to be paid, it's going to follow you into your deep 20s. And
it doesn't matter what age you are. You got to make sure that by the time you're 18, you need to be ready. Like my son, he's 13, so he's only 2 years younger than you.
Yeah.
And right now, he's working right now. Like, he's live streaming right now. He makes, money every single month from playing video games. I'm like, look, bro, you're not going to be sitting around playing video games all day if you're not making money from it. You know, if you want to sit down and play Fortnite, whatever you're doing all day, then all right, cool. We're gonna set something up to where you're making money. People donating to you, you're making money off of time.
Mm-hmm.
And what a lot of people don't understand, especially right now, if you're 15, you should understand yourself like the same, whatever, you're probably not buying anything, but you're spending time doing something, watching us right now,
Yeah.
watching whatever else that you watch, listening to music. All that time is making somebody else money. So if you look at your demographic and who you are and understand that you need to put out content that's going to take up people's time because you can serve ads on that. You can make money. You don't have to spend money to make money. You're going to have to spend time to make money. And that's not just for a 15-year-old. That's everybody. Like all
Yeah.
these, I said this in the podcast. If if you didn't watch the podcast me and Curtis did, you should go and watch it. In 2020, that time is going to be more valuable than anything. These kids, the only thing that people will pay for right now without thinking about it is Hulu and Netflix and Spotify and Apple Music and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Because the amount that they put in, what they get back from it is, you used to have to spend $20 on the album, you spend $9.99 on any streaming platform and you get all the music.
Right.
So that means that, and then you still get served ads after that sometimes. So
Mm-hmm.
so you got to understand, whatever don't, if you wouldn't buy it, then don't sell it. Maybe you need to think about things from another perspective.
Right. And I'm just an advocate for making sure that you don't get around people who never found their value. Because believe it or not, if you're 15, 16, there's 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds around you that still don't know their value and who have never sold anything a day in their life if it wasn't selling for the company they work for. And so they're not going to be able to properly always show you, how to assess that. Even for like young rappers too. If you're 15, 16 and you're like, I don't think my music deserves to be on a streaming website. My thing is this: you might as well see what it is with your foot already in this in the business of making money. If you only make 3 cents for a month, I think that 3 cents, you learned a lot more than somebody who waited 10 years to sell their first song. You can teach that person something because of how early you started. So I think anywhere you can get your feet wet and understand the way business is, you're going to shift many different times. I shift. Epik shifts. Being our age, we still shift. But I think at a young age, if you come in having some selling experience and understand, like, damn, I really have to make something of value, by the time you're 20, you're going to beast through all of these other dudes who just started at 20.
Hey, so we got a couple questions. We got one guy, he says 52.
Yeah.
I tell you guys from experience, start planning your retirement now. If I had been serious at your age, I wouldn't be so hard up now. And another guy said, being a producer, can I retire and still have income? So, all right, I'm different than a lot of people. I don't want to retire. I want to create things that are going to make me money forever.
Yeah.
And make money for my family long term. You should definitely have insurance, life insurance, all that stuff, because anything happens to you, your family's good.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I want to create multiple businesses that make passive income where I don't have to retire. Like I can do whatever I want forever.
Right.
And be able to, like, I've been doing this for 10 years. I haven't had a job since I was 19 years old. I'm 32 now. So that set the tone for me forever. Is like, I don't have to have a retirement fund that I'm like, all right, I can kick back and stop doing something. It's like, no, I want to do things now
Right.
that establish something for when I'm 60, 70,
Mm-hmm.
where it's just making me money, period. Like real estate, anything, stocks, anything. Like, so I wouldn't think about retiring. If you're like me, if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to do something with retirement, I would think about, I guess you're in the mind state of kind of like having a job almost.
Right.
Like
Right.
you're in a mind state of working for somebody else. And it's not. That's not my plan. That's not what I want to
Same
do
here.
personally.
Because this wouldn't be a work of
So
passion if that was that. It wouldn't be someday I want to quit doing this. I don't want to do this forever. That's not a work of passion. I think you would make decisions in a much different way if this was something that you're actually passionate about, but you definitely want to say, as Epik is telling you, that you want to create these opportunities. Epik, let me tell you, and I'm gonna share this with the audience too. Something I saw or actually yesterday, and my wife saw it also and just got inspired. I've gone to Tony Robbins' website many of times, right?
mhm.
Never did I actually sit there and look at his products and like really absorb what it actually means that he has available. You look at his sales page, he has like basically audio books and like video books and even workbooks that come in a box, right? And they take care of almost every aspect of your life, from
Mm.
sales to eating healthy
Hey,
to
B Menace is in here. He was a part of the program. I'll just say that. My
oh,
bad. Go ahead.
super dope. Yeah, yeah. From all these different assets of your life, from financial, how to make more money, how to start a business from scratch. This is somebody that has figured out the bigger picture and is able to give value in all these different worlds. Every single one of those packages, Epik, 250
Yeah.
bucks. Every single one of them, each one. So you're talking
Mm.
about somebody who has information that is going to last a lot longer than his duration of life, and
Mhm.
on a consistent basis, 250 times 15 different boxes. Like, that's inspirational because of how much information he's giving. He does not have to do that again. The stuff is the same information he's been given since the 90s and the 80s. Of course, it changes a bit, but that stuff stays timeless. These are the kind of products that you're going to have to start centering yourself around to create.
Yeah, definitely. What up, Menace? I love you too, bro. Hey, that man's killing it. He did that joint for Takashi 69. The shot. I think it's the shots joint, right? No, can't remember which one it was. He's killing it though, bro.
Shout out to
Proud
B
of you, man.
Menace. I believe I saw an interview he did with did he do an interview with DJ Payne? I might have just seen the name pop up there. Did you do an interview with DJ Payne? Either way, man, congratulations on all your success.
Yeah, man. He was one of the dudes that listened very well. Me and him was going heavy with the crypto early or late last year too. So yeah,
Right.
it's like you get into it with like when you start to communicate with other producers and people that are like minded, they also put you on the other ways to make money and being able to uh you know push past just focusing on making beats. That's something that me and Curtis been talking about and passing information that we run into to each other about expanding even more, even further past where we are right now.
Right. Someone said, what area code should we be expecting? I feel like that's going to be part of the initial conversation,
Mm-hmm.
of when we're going to actually call. Right.
I think I mean we can shoot a text before we call
Right. Right. Because
for
we
them to
might.
know like, yo, this is Curtis, yo, this is Epic. I wanted to get on the phone with you, and are you available
Right.
right
Because
now? So you'll know.
I
We'll make
want to.
sure that you know.
Yeah, my bad, bro. I was gonna say, for the international customers, we might just utilize, not customers, but the international producers. We might utilize WhatsApp, since that seems to be very popular for not taxing the phone bills.
Definitely.
Okay, well, I mean, unless you had something else that you wanted to add to the conversation, I want to give one more overview, and then I want to go ahead and end it because I think there's enough information for them to basically chew on for the next these last two videos. So, did you have anything else you wanted to add, Epic?
Nah, I mean, let's people have like that. People had a lot of questions, but I think that I think everything is good.
Yeah, and the thing is, we can always do another stream, but I want to
Yeah.
make sure we center in on where we're ending things at, because the questions you guys are asking are very solid. They're very great questions that I think that I know that the mentorship, that's what it's for, is answering those and not just giving you a text or a 30-second sound snippet. But for those of you that are just joining, or those of you that don't know what's going on, first we came in this stream, we discussed some questions that you had, and then next we introduced that there is a producer mentorship, or a music producer union that Epik and I are putting together for the purpose of mentoring producers, having an opportunity to bring them underneath our wing and help them establish their business from the very beginning to making it a profitable business. Now, Epik already has a system that has already been installed that he has had, and there's many success stories from that, folks, including like you said, Beat Menace and Impressive Beats, who was in the stream earlier. And with this program now, we are combining both of our styles of teaching, both of our efforts, both of our minds when it comes to marketing your business and growing your business and your brand. We're going to combine all that, make it a producer mentor program in which we're going to have conversations on a very consistent basis to help you grow that. One of the things that Epik mentioned is that we're going to simulate a producer from scratch, getting his whole business together, starting up. Where do I need to invest my money? All that information is going to be covered. For those of you that are interested in being a part of this and you want to get even more information, email us. The email is right up here on the screen, musicproducerunion@gmail.com. Leave us your phone number. Of course, include your name. But we're going to go through these and we're going to start giving some folks some calls and reaching out to you. But that is the Producer Mentor Program. This is something that years ago, I could only hope existed when I started off in this, but thankfully because of Epik, thankfully because of him reaching out to me and us kind of putting our brains together, we can even offer more value this go around. I'm excited about it. So unless you had something else you wanted to add to that, Epik, musicproducerunion@gmail.com is the email.
Yeah, man, no, that's about it, man. I'm excited. I'm excited to get on the phone with everybody.
Sweet. Okay, well, once again, this has been Epik. Thank you for your time, sir. Thank you, producers, for having the patience with us when we had a little blackout situation. But we are back up here. I'm going to answer some questions very soon. I know that my wife is in the other room with the young one like, yo, y'all better end this thing soon. So let me go ahead and be the family man. Man, thank you once again for your time. Thank you, everybody, been tuning in. Once again, this is Curtis King of CurtisKingBeats.com and Epik of epicbeats.net, correct?
Yes, sir.
There it is. Okay. Y'all have a good one. Let's go ahead and log off here.